we have a Brady Belichick surrogate on the desk, Mike Lombardi.
Absolutely.
Is Deflategate 2.0 proof Goodell treated Brady and the Patriots unfairly?
Well, I think the Wells report, obviously, the Warren Commission Wells report, they're the same thing, really. Yeah. Look, let's face it, the report that got Deflategate 1 started was erroneous. It was completely wrong. I mean, all those PSI levels were wrong. So that was, to me, a lot about nothing that got blown into something else that didn't. This story, they say, is all about nothing, but now they've let it go because they said the procedures were right. Well, let's go back in history. It was alleged, according to that the NFL knew that there was something going on with the balls. So they had a spy on the balls to check the balls. And then they found out that there was nothing with the footballs, but yet it kept going forward.
I think it's a lot about nothing. Deflategate. Mike, you do know the Patriots have a history of skirting the rules, or at least people believe they have a history of skirting the rules. We know then that this was a case, Deflategate was about all the things that people perceive they got away with.
Okay, the Atlanta Falcons are pumping music. They have the head, who's the head of the competition committee, is the president of their team. They're pumping music into the stadium. That's not trying to gain an advantage.
You can't crack down on...
And they were disciplined. And with several other teams.
Yes.
Goodell, to me, is a punching bag unfairly. Discipline is discipline's very hard.
Unfairly? You think $8 million for balls that were deflated and they had to prove it?
It wasn't about Deflategate.
They had the Warren Commission, the Wells report come in and do it. I mean, come on. Like that Wells report, Warren Commission, or however you want to do it, you're talking about a single bullet theory here.
Let me give you, I'm going to give you another. I don't want to relitigate Deflategate. Goodell was in a spot with James Harrison and a lot of black players that felt like his punishment and discipline was too hard on black players. They needed to come down on the Patriots and a high-profile white player, in my opinion, and Tom Brady. And the totality of all the Patriots skirting the rules caught up with Brady. Look, this is what happens.
I think if something was wrong, you got to take action. If something, look, when that report came out, I'm just telling you this, Jason, when that report came out, everybody in our building looked at each other and said, we had no idea what's going on. Nobody.
Does Goodell owe Brady an apology?
I don't think he owes him an apology. There are certain rules that this game is conducted under. All of us want to play under the same rules. People have their difference on the opinion, where the ball's flat, something happened in New England. What? It's like the Loch Ness Monster, okay? Don't know what, never seen them, but part people believe it, part people don't believe it. I don't believe he deserves to apologize. I believe the way New England pursued it, I know that if they had surrendered some more information and been more forthcoming, Tom Brady wouldn't have got suspended. It was two bad things happening. The NFL trying to uphold the rules, and Tom Brady and New England them not being forthcoming. So I think that's what created the tension which led to the suspension.
Any apology necessary?
No, I don't. I think you said something key. And you have to think about this. People are, they're treated sometimes based off their track record. And so when you think about the things that New England has been thought about to do or found guilty doing, whatever it was.
They pushed the envelope.
Yeah, they pushed the envelope. And
I know in Baltimore that's what y'all believe.
Well, the point is, even when they push it or not, the point is, whatever Goodell felt at that point, that had a lot to do with it, I think.
Push the envelope. I think the definition here is trying to win. I mean, look, Joe Gibbs was carrying 9 guys on his practice squad and cutting back and forth. Okay.
Now you're talking about what Johnny's doing next door. Well,
no,
he smokes weed.
I'm not
so
talking,
who cares if I drink
I'm not
alcohol?
talking about what Johnny's doing next door. I'm talking about everybody's trying to gain a competitive advantage. The Baltimore Ravens were putting pads on players this offseason. By the rules,
Seattle
they said it. Everybody's trying to do it.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying everybody's trying to
find something small.
Trying to find one loophole, okay? And this one isn't a loophole. It's about balls that weren't even deflated. If you want to hit on the other stuff...
if it was unfair, it wouldn't be the first thing they done as unfair.
Ray,
that's my point.
I know you respect Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But as a Raven and represent the opinion of other players, they were happy to see Goodell in the league come down on Brady.
I told you, because of the history.
They were ecstatic.
Yeah, of course.
They were ecstatic. You know that.
Sooner or later, yes.
That's why that game was a statement game this year.
I love Brady, and I was ecstatic about it.